Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan battle video. In this video we are going to take a look at how the brand new physical Super Saiyan 2 Goku does in Extreme Super Battle Road. So we're going to be using him in a Goku's family based team, and we're going to see how well he does in Extreme Super Battle Road for Pure Saiyans. Now the Pure Saiyan Extreme Super Battle Road is one of the harder, if not for me the hardest Extreme Super Battle Road stage. So it's going to be pretty good to measure how well he does here. We are going to activate a Whis right off the bat, and we are going to place him in the first slot here. Now, of course, Goku looks like he's got pretty decent defense, 141,000. He is a unit that benefits from firing his super attack. He'll gain a lot more defense afterwards, but it's going to be interesting to see how much damage he takes. Something that's really cool with Goku is that he has a medium chance to stun. And that medium chance to stun is something that is incredibly helpful in Extreme Super Battle Road stage. His medium chance to crit is also very helpful, but it's the chance to stun that's going to really help you out here, as Pure Saiyans Esbr is best taken on with a lot of stuns, because these units can hit very hard. As you can see there, Goku took 38,000 with, or 40,000 basically, with a Whis active at 141k defense. So they do hit pretty hard. And so stunning them is generally speaking your best bet. Now, of course, Goku looks pretty good. He does have a couple things that are important when using him. So the first is his transformation, which can be used below 77% health. It's something you're actually going to be able to activate here in this stage quite easily, because you're going to spend a lot of time below 77 health. So you can get that SS3 transformation quite well. The second thing is going to be his ability to stun. Like I said, that's his most important ability, but realistically you want to try and keep Goku in the second slot, because he raises his defense by an additional 50% when performing a super attack, and because he raises his defense on the super attack as well. Generally speaking, it's best to leave him in the second slot, where you're going to get the absolute best out of him. Now, that being said, it's not necessarily like he can't be in the first slot. As you saw there, he took 40k, but honestly taking 40k is not that bad. In this stage it's very difficult. Like, it's a very difficult stage. You can't just walk in here and take it on. It's quite challenging. You look at this LR Goku, he doubles his defense on his super attack, and he is going to take damage in this stage. That is how difficult these stages are with these units. But still, it's going to be interesting to see how he does. Obviously, we had to use an item, so we are just above the 77% health threshold. Again, just going to be good to see how much damage he takes here. What we're going to do is we're possibly just going to run him without an item here, just so we can see what damage he will take without one, and then we will probably die, but we'll be able to run it back and see how well he does. So 175,000 damage, obviously without an item, which is a very hard task to ask of a unit, especially one that benefits so much from firing their super attack, but we should see Goku do some decent. So we can see there immediately that the damage dropped from 175 to 55, which means Goku's raising his defense by roughly 120,000 after he super attacks, which is pretty good. It's very, very solid. He's going from 112,000 in that situation to around about 230,000, which is very, very good. Goku looking really solid. Again, as a unit, he does bring a decent amount to the table. So yes, in that situation without an item, of course, he took damage, but most units in Pure Saiyans Esbr are just going to take damage. It's very unavoidable almost, because it's such an intense amount of damage for them. Like, these units hit hard. I mean, you saw they're firing super attacks that have 700, 800k. As their super attack damage. So it's definitely something that is quite challenging for units. I think it's a very good test of how good a unit is, and I think Goku's done more than fine. 40k in the first slot with an item active is a decent showing. Single digits after super is very good, and after super taking only 50k on a normal attack is also pretty good. Damage wise, he brings a good amount of damage to the table. We have yet to see him do poor damage. Here we can see, again, not an ideal situation to have Goku in the first slot. It's not where we want him. You want to run him in that second slot. A good unit to run him with is someone like, the SS3 Vegeta is a pretty good unit to pair him with. I can't run them together because I have to use a Goku as a friend lead, and that is limiting me in terms of team build. But we can see again, 44k on each attack, super attack 317. It's a lot of damage, but again, after he supers, he's going to be doing pretty good damage. His defense will rapidly rise. We know that it pretty much doubles, and you can see that good damage. The crits always help, really big damage, and yeah, single digits afterwards with an item, which is good. Like I said, he's a second slot unit. He's a unit that wants to sit in that second slot, or preferably get his super attack off. If you're not getting attacked before he is able to fire off his super attack, then you're going to be doing more than fine. You will be more than fine in that first slot. You honestly won't have any issues, and Goku will be an absolute beast. The thing is, it's just very, very difficult to always guarantee that you're not going to be attacked before you attack in the first slot, which is why Goku is considered more a second slot unit. But he's still very, very good. Like I said, you've got a lot that can go on, you've got a lot that you can utilize. Goku brings a lot to the table, the stunning, the crit hits, the transformation. Maybe it would have been nice if they added a tiny heal, or maybe even for one turn the ability to see super attacks. Maybe. I know Goku is very, very powerful, so I am asking for them to buff probably already one of the top 2 units in the game from a TUR perspective, but more just a question, more just a single question. What could they have maybe done to really perfect him? Because with his stunning ability and everything, he is clearly designed for combat like SBR and ESBR. He's clearly designed to run on these stages. So for me, I think Goku is very, very good. We've got the transformation here, which we will utilize, and then we'll be able to see how well he does in Super Saiyan 3 form. Obviously the transformation, pretty damn rad, pretty cool, really well done. Animation's awesome. In the transform state, it's just an improved version, so there's no reason to not transform him. He will have 200% attack and defense. He'll have an additional 50% when performing a super attack. He then launches 2 additional attacks, which each have a medium chance, and he gains plus 50% attacking damage when attacking, and a great chance to perform a critical hit for 6 turns. So we can see here 94k, obviously no item active, but you can see that's pretty decent from that perspective. That tanked very decently. We were at 175 in the last event, down to 94, so that's a very good increase. And then we can see those additional attacks coming in handy, doing crits, very, very good. And we got the stun off, so very solid performance overall. Honestly speaking, very happy with how Goku's doing in his SS3 form, dishing out good damage, doing a lot of good work, strong defensively as well. So I think Goku's definitely a good fit for a Pure Saiyans ESBR. He definitely will be one of the strongest, if not the strongest unit here, even in a floating position. So even if you want to run an AoE intensive lineup or a stun heavy lineup, running Goku, honestly not a bad bet at all. Like I say, his ability to stun makes him very suitable for all the strategies that are here to take on the stage. His ability to crit means that his damage doesn't really fall off when fighting multiple types, and his transformation is only beneficial, so there's no hesitation on pulling the trigger. And so yeah, Goku looks pretty solid. In terms of his category, you can't, this is like what his category would look like as a team. So if you don't have a Pure Saiyans lead, you could run double Gokus and it would possibly work out for you. This team I'm running could possibly do it, definitely. It just depends on what you're rocking. But this category, mainly Goku units, but it could definitely do the event. If we replace just the SS4 Goku with another, physical Super Saiyan 2 Goku, you're already probably looking at a very, very solid performance. So here, we're going to be able to see Goku super attack before he takes any attacks from Gohan, so it's going to be a pretty nice showing from him. And we can just see what kind of damage he does. So good damage. He shares quite a few links with this LR. I think they share 5 links, which is very solid. Nice damage, no crit, which is a shame. We get the additional super attack, which is really, really good. The thing is, Goku needs to stun if you're going to run super good events with him. But yeah, that's going to be it from me. I think we've seen everything we need to see. So leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and leave a comment if you want to give your opinion. But otherwise, as always guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Until then, as always, bye.